Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
So let's start our class. Today's topic is venous lymphatic nature of the upper limb, right?
What name?
So let's start our class. I'm asking about your topic for today.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So only Kalim knows the topic for today, or someone else?
Everyone
all
can.
students
Topic
know,
is
all.
upper limb veins and lymphatic system.
Okay. Glad that you know your topic. Okay. So let's start. Let's see who is absent. So Hamid Ibrahim will tell us who is absent.
Great, ma'am. I see.
Now with you here, but I'm in the university. So Hamid, who is absent?
Ma'am, Muhammad Bilal is not present in class.
Okay. Will he join us or not? You don't know?
Ma'am, wait, I call him.
Okay. So let's start. Today's topic is not difficult. I think you understand it. So I think it's rather simple there, and it's very clear, right? Or you have some questions? So let's discuss, and I think we will find out everything you didn't understand. So who will start? Hamid, maybe you will start. So first of all, switch on your camera, okay? That I could be sure that you
Yes,
are all
madam.
present.
Wait, please, I
Okay.
call the Bilal.
Hamid, will you repeat? What did you
Ma'am,
say?
I call the Bilal and please, can you listen at any person?
I understand nothing.
Ma'am, he's saying that he's busy. He is calling Muhammad Bilal, which is not present inside the class. Yes.
Okay. So you're free, Hamid Ibrahim, right now? Will you start?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, you can.
Actually, you what, Kenneth? Are you ready for the class?
Yes,
I was asking you because at the previous two classes you were absent. That is why I wanted to ask you. Okay, if you're not ready, so okay. Laiba?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So will you find another place without this
Ma'am, there's no
noises?
point. So too much.
Okay. Okay, lovely. Okay. So
Okay, ma'am.
how it composed this venous system of the upper limb? So what can you tell us?
ये light on कर, light on. Upper limbs है, बकवास मत कर।
So Laiba, please be more serious. And you see, you closed the camera and I cannot see you properly.
Yes, ma'am.
Laiba ma'am wants to see you clearly.
Yeah, light नहीं है. There's no light, ma'am. Light problem, light issue. Too much load shedding in Pakistan, ma'am, and so network issue.
Your finger is on camera.
Yes. So will you? So you can start.
No, what?
Venous system of upper limb.
The veins of the upper limb are divided into two sets, superficial and deep. The superficial veins are placed immediately beneath the skin in the superficial fascia. The deep vein and the second is deep veins accompany the arteries and constitute the venae commitinates of those vessels.
Okay, now close your where from you are reading and repeat
No,
it
ma'am.
by your voice. Okay? Without reading.
Without reading?
Yes, without reading.
The superficial veins are placed immediately beneath the skin to the superficial fascia, and the second deep veins accompany the arteries and contaminates the venae communicators of those vessels.
Can you look at the camera?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So look at the camera and answer the questions, okay? Look at the camera.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And okay.
Your hand, I think your finger is closing the camera. So no, not this. Another hand. Another hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Laiba left hand.
Yes. So
this one.
yes, this one.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
So now it's very good. Okay, you said that no. You have to you have to put your finger away from the camera, okay? Okay, so that's good. So you told us that the venous system of upper limb is presented by the superficial and deep veins, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so look at the camera and answer on my question. So let's start with the superficial veins.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Superficial veins span the dorsal digit veins. Vein drain into the dorsal metacarpal veins and drains into the spherical vein literally and basilic vein medially.
So where from they start? Where from their region?
Located in the subcutaneous tissue proximal to the metacarpopharyngeal joints. Lies on the dorsum of the hand.
So they start from the venous network on the dorsum of the hand. Okay. So let's start with the cephalic vein, and you again closing your camera.
Okay.
So
No,
by
no, no.
other hand, yes, yes. So what do you have there? Another phone?
No.
Laptop? Can you show us?
Yes, ma'am.
What now? So what do you have there?
Ma'am, only this.
रेशान भाई नाक कटवा रही है
और उम्मीद भी नहीं लगाई जा सकती
जितना बोला था सामने बैठे मोबाइल से बोल दिया और यार छोड़ो बस कर दूसरे काम कर।
Okay, Ahmad. Ahmad Hayat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, will you start with the cephalic vein?
Yes, ma'am. A cephalic vein arises from the lateral end of the dorsal venous arc of hand, ascend of radial side of the forearm anterior to the elbow and continues up the arm in the pectoral groove. Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
Okay. Will you tell me about the median vein of forearm?
Yes, ma'am.
Median vein of forearm.
No, ma'am. No idea.
Why? Okay, so Amar Hassan.
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
So what do you know about the median vein of forearm?
Ma'am, Amar was, I think, talking about pelvic vein.
You want to tell us about cephalic vein?
Ma'am, I think I should tell from the start.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. This venous network, ma'am, starts from ma'am, digits, digital veins. They together form, ma'am, dorsal venous network at the, ma'am, dorsum of our hand. Then, ma'am, from this venous network, two branches as, ma'am, cephalic and basalic. Cephalic is present on the lateral side, and basalic is present on the, ma'am, median side, or, ma'am, ulnar side, and cephalic is present on the ma'am, lateral side, radial side, and then, ma'am, these two branches join at a place, ma'am, at cubital fossa by a vein, ma'am, called, I think, medial cubital vein.
Mhm.
This vein, ma'am, arise from cephalic vein to, ma'am, basalic vein,
Okay.
and then,
So
ma'am,
what about cephalic vein? Where to it drains?
then, ma'am, cephalic vein goes to the direct to the axillary vein.
Mhm.
Yes.
And what about basilic vein?
Basalic also goes to the axillary vein, but I think, ma'am, through the brachial vein.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, Ahmar, will you tell us, Ahmar Hayat, will you tell us, network is not good working. Ahmar Hayat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, will you tell me where the basilic vein? So when basilic vein joins the brachial vein?
Arises from the medial side of dorsal venous arc of hand. Yes, ma'am.
I'm asking when basilic vein joins the brachial vein.
Not understand, ma'am.
Okay, what do you know about the basilic vein? So in the arm, how it runs in the arm?
Medial side of the dorsal venous arc of hand, ascend on the ulnar side of forearm to the elbow.
I will write you root basilic. Ahmad, we're waiting for you. Ahmad. Simple question. Zisha, will you help Ahmad?
Yes, ma'am.
Zishan.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
So I
have-
wrote the question in the
Ma'am?
chat. So root of basilic
Ma'am?
vein in the arm.
No, ma'am. Yes. Basilic, ma'am. Vein. Yes, ma'am. Basilic, ma'am. Vein at the border of teres major. The vein moves deep into the arm. Its root.
Where? At the what?
Border of teres major. Teres major.
Okay.
The vein moves deep to the arm.
And then it joins the brachial vein.
Brachial vein. Yes, ma'am. Then it joins the brachial vein.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What about the median vein of the forearm?
Yes, ma'am.
Median vein of the forearm. I missed E. Okay.
Ma'am?
So median vein of
Yes,
the
ma'am.
forearm.
Yes, ma'am. Cephalic and basilic vein are connected at the elbow by median vein.
They are connected by median cubital vein. I'm
Yes,
asking
ma'am.
about the median vein of the forearm. Okay, Kalim, will you tell us?
Yes, ma'am.
The last question.
Ma'am, you were talking about the
Median
middle
vein of
cubital.
forearm.
Yes, middle cubital vein. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
No.
Ma'am,
No.
can I?
Not about median cubital. Who wants? Murtaza?
Yeah, it's median antebrachial vein, which is arise from the palmar network venous region. It is a median.
Okay. Okay. Yes, we are talking about the median antebrachial vein.
Brachial, and it's
So,
in tailbone joint. It divided into two: median cephalic and median brachial vein, which joins the cephalic and basilic vein.
okay.
Ma'am, if we're talking about the antebrachial vein, then I think it is rising from the basilic vein.
Internet is not good. Okay. Very good. Kalim, will you tell us about the deep veins of the upper limb?
What, ma'am?
Kalim, deep veins of upper limb.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. As we know that there are two kinds of the veins inside the upper limb: the superficial vein and the deep veins. And if we talk about the deep veins, and there are two main types of the deep veins inside the upper limb. That is the ulnar vein and the radial vein, which is arise from the brachial vein at the point of medial cubital fossa. They divide into the radial vein and the ulnar vein. And first of all, ma'am, they're present in the form of the vena. They lead to the formation of vena comitant. They are present on the both sides of vein, and then the foramen process arise from the each vein, and then they lead to formation of a network, which we call them as a vena comitant. Yes. And if we talk about the furthermore, then the ulnar and the lateral vein, they lead to the formation of the superficial palmar venous arch and the deep palmar facial arch.
Okay, very good. So you see, this is the venous drainage of the upper limb. So it's presented by the superficial and deep systems veins, and you see the superficial veins then will terminate in deep veins, right? So they form. So you see, it will take the basilic vein, so it will join the brachial vein and they form the axillary vein, and then cephalic vein will join the axillary vein, and so they form the subclavian vein, right? Okay, so at the level of the second of the sternal angles, the
internal jugular vein.
subclavian vein, yes, will join with the internal jugular vein and form the brachiocephalic. Okay, I think it's rather simple. I mean, it's clear about the venous system. So let's talk about the lymphatic drainage of the upper limb. Zia?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Zia?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Switch on your camera. Oh, but I cannot see you. Why?
Yes, ma'am. Internet issue, ma'am. Your internet issue, I guess.
Zia?
Yes, ma'am.
Zia Mohiuddin.
Oh, yaar. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can see
Remove your
you.
mask. Yeah.
Ma'am, your internet issue.
Zia,
It's
we
your
can't
internet
see
issue,
your
not
face.
mine.
Zia, we can't see your
Yeah.
face.
Okay, see.
Yeah. Remove your mask.
See my, see my.
और मैम चली गई हैं
Your thobda.
ओ
We
ये
want to see your thobda.
क्या बात है यार, क्या किस्मत है मेरी यार। मैं थोड़ा सा नजर मार रहा हूँ यार, जो मैं खा रहा था काम। ओ यार कितने मुझे थी।
Let's see your thobda, please.
है नहीं रे बेसिलिक।
ढूंढ रहा है।
क्लीम भाई लिम्फेटिक नोड पे एक नजर, लिम्फेटिक नोड पे एक नजर,
जी
जल्दी
ना
जल्दी।
बोलें, हुक्म करें।
मैं बेइज्जती करवा रही थी ना सबकी, अब अपनी बारी देखा है।
जिया
जी, आप
मेरी
बोलिए।
बात सुन। जिया
जी करिए।
जानी लिम्फेटिक वेसल जो है ना, सुपरफिशियल की हम बात करें तो हमारे पास दो
और
लिम्फेटिक
यार लिम्फेटिक वेसल नहीं, नोड्स जो मैम पूछ रही हैं अब वो।
I am back.
यस मैम।
Net
I
issue.
understand why the network is not good working. So let's walk this. Здесь? Блин, я думала, здесь сейчас лучше. Вообще ужасно. Ужасно, сеть не работает. Не могу сейчас я здесь перейду на другую сеть с конца. Okay, let's continue. I think in this room the network is working a lot better. So yeah, my question was about the lymphatic
ma'am.
upper limb.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there are 5 nodes in lymphatic system. Basically, pectoral, subscapular, apical, humeral, and central.
So before the lymph nodes, let's talk about the vessels which drain the upper limb. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about before the lymph nodes. Let's talk about the vessels which.
Ma'am, from start.
Yes, let's talk about the vessels which drain the upper limb, okay? Because
Yes, ma'am.
the lymph drainage starts with the vessels, right? From the capillaries and then to the vessels, so it goes, drains to, and then only then the lymph will drain into lymph nodes.
Ma'am, from dorsal palmar arch of hand. Basically, 2 branches arises from dorsal palmar arch, superficial and deep veins. Basically, ma'am, superficial are basalic and cephalic.
Yeah, we are
And-
talking about the lymph drainage, not the venous drainage, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Lymphatic nodes.
Lymphatic vessels.
Ma'am, I can't understand, ma'am, question.
Lymph drainage of the upper limb.
Ma'am,
So
there
you
are 5.
remember on the first lecture, which you had with Sarah Bass, there was a lecture about the lymphatic system. And I think you remember that lymphatic system is presented by the lymph vessels, lymph nodes, and lymph organs, right?
Okay, ma'am. two types of lymphatic vessels: superficial vessels and deep vessels. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And two, these are, ma'am, ma'am, still I can't understand the question.
Okay. So I tried you to explain the question, but I don't know why you don't understand. So Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman, are you present? Okay, Zishan, will you help Aziya with this question?
Ma'am, basically, you are talking about lymphatic vessels of Berlin.
Yes.
Superficial and deep lymphatic vessels.
Okay, you have already told us about it.
Ma'am, superficial collect the lymph from superficial veins.
They do
And
not collect the lymph from the veins. They collect the lymph from the interstitial space.
Okay, ma'am.
So go on. You have to understand that these vessels, lymphatic vessels, they accompany veins. And as you know, the venous system of upper limb is represented by the superficial veins and deep veins. So the same with the lymphatic vessels. So they are presented by the superficial and deep vessels, lymphatic vessels. So let's start from the superficial lymphatic vessels, okay?
I will help ma'am.
So what can you tell us about the superficial lymphatic
Okay,
vessels?
let's talk about lymphatic system. Lymphatic system take lymph from the fluid from the capillaries tissues and again drains into the blood. There are two types. Basically, there are two types of lymph vessels: superficial and deep. If we talk about superficial and superficial, there are two type of vessel: basilic lymphatic vessel and cephalic lymphatic vessel. Cephalic lymphatic vessel is present on the lateral side, and basilic is present on the medial side of the arm. So if we talk about cephalic, so cephalic drains into two type of lymph nodes: deltopectoral lymph node, and another one is typical axillary lymph node. After that, two lymph nodes it drains into the subclavian lymphatic trunk. After subclavian lymphatic duct, it goes into the right lymphatic duct. And if we talk about the basilic lymph vessel, so basilic lymph vessel first goes to the cubital lymph node, which is present in the cubital fossa, at the elbow joint. If we talk elbow joint,
so they are present above the medial epicondyle.
Medial epicondyle.
So you
After
see
that,
the superficial cubital lymph nodes, or another we can call them supratrochlear lymph nodes. Okay.
Yes.
And after that?
After that, it goes to the humeral axillary lymph node.
Okay,
And after
very good.
After humeral axillary node, it goes to subclavian lymphatic trunk, and after that it goes to the right lymphatic duct. If we talk about deep lymphatic vessel, so there are three type of deep lymphatic vessel: radial lymphatic and ulnar, and another one is radial ulnar and brachial lymphatic vessel. These three are deep. These three goes to the humeral axillary lymphatic node. After that it goes to the right supplement trunk, and after that go to the right lymphatic.
Okay. So you see that most of the lymphatics of the upper limb drains into the humeral
Humeral axillary
nodes. Yes, but if you except the from the lateral part of the upper limb, so they will drain into so infraclavicular and delta pectoral lymph nodes. Okay. So you see, this lymph drains into the axillary lymph nodes. Kalim, will you tell us about the axillary lymph nodes?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, if you're talking about the axillary lymph node, then first of all, we have to know what is the axilla. Axilla space which is present between our shoulder joint and the thoracic cage. And if we're talking about the kinds of axillary nodes, and there are 5 kinds of axillary nodes, and their names is according to their location inside the axilla. First one is the anterior or a pectoral lymph node. It's present at the anterior sides of the toward the medial wall of the toward the medial wall of the axilla, and it collects the lymph from the breast and the anterior pectoral thoracic regions. And if we're talking about their number, then it is about 3 to 5 in its number. And we know that the total number of the lymphs which is present inside the axilla is about 20 to 40, and about from 20 to 40 there are 3 to 6 are the pectoral lymph nodes. Yes, ma'am. And the second one type is the posterior lymph node or the subscapular lymph node, and they are present posterior to the axilla, and they collect the lymph from the posterior thoracic region and the subscapular regions, and it is about 6 to 7 in its number. And the third one type is the central lymph node, and it is about 4 to 6 in its number, and it collects the lymph from the 3 lymph nodes, that is from the posterior lymph node, from the anterior lymph node, and from the humeral lymph node. And if we're talking about the humeral lymph node, and it is present at the lateral border of the axilla, and it collects all of the lymph which is collected by the superficial and the deep lymphatic vessels from the limbs. It collects it, and then it's put into the central lymph nodes. And then the last one is the apical lymph node, which is present at the apical side of the axilla. It collects all of the lymph which is coming from the central lymph node, and then it is carrying through the thoracic duct into a point between the jugular vein and subscapular vein, where the thoracic duct is entered into our which is carrying the lymph into the blood system. And if we're talking about that, how many kinds of the lymphatic vessels, the thoracic duct, lymphatic duct, and the right lymphatic duct. And the right lymphatic duct is only collect the lymph from the right portion of our body, only thoracic region, not the whole right side of the body. And if we're talking about the right lymphatic duct, then it collects left lymphatic vessel, then it collects the all of the remaining portion. We can say that all of the left side and all of the lower limb, all of the lymph from the lower limb is collected through this lymphatic vessel, and then it is added into the blood, and so on this process is carrying.
Okay. So will you tell us from the infraclavicular or delta pectoral lymph nodes where the lymph drains to?
I think I'm intraclavicular. It's present at the point of clavicle, which is at its end, and the I think apical lymph nodes is drained into this. Yes, and then it is finally carrying it, and then it's finally carrying into
the lymph from the infraclavicular lymph nodes, so they will drain into apical lymph nodes. So you see the apical lymph nodes, it drains all the lymph nodes which are in axilla, and also the infraclavicular and delta pectoral lymph nodes. Okay, so very good.
Any more question, ma'am?
I'm also can ask about veins.
Ma'am, related to the venous system.
Okay. So I want to ask Zishan.
Yes, ma'am.
So what ask you? Um,
Ma'am, your voice is not.
मैम आपसे डरती है बेटा, हैंड
हमसे
स्पीड भी
डरती है,
निकाल
डराती है,
हैंड
डराती है
स्पीड
मैम,
भी
कुछ
निकाल दिया बेटा मैम ने,
डराती है यार मैम।
डरती है। मैम को बोल मेरे 2 बच्चे छोटे छोटे, उनकी खातिर मुझे छोड़ दो।
एक का नाम मुर्तजा, दूसरे का नाम जिया।
निशान भाई ऐसे ना करें यार, गलती ना करें।
देखो भाई, अगर कमेंट पेश करेंगे तो उसका जवाब तो होना चाहिए ना।
यार गलती हो गई है इधर मेरे साथ।
मौके की मुनासबत के साथ जवाब देना चाहिए।
हमिद भाई क्या सेंड कर रहे हो भाई?
यार
मुझे
छुट्टी
पता
करो
तो
यार,
नहीं है।
मैम से कहो कसम से। अल्लाह करे भूल जाए मैम, ये कह के सवाल किससे करना था।
मैम उसी को नु है लगी हैंड फ्री ला के
हिस्ट्री ऑफ
लगी रहो।
मेडिसिन का लेक्चर नहीं है, मतलब अगर था भी तो हमने कब से लिया यार, हम तो वैसे ज्वाइन करके अपना काम करते रहते थे।
हामिद, अगर खुशखबरी देनी भी हो तो हफ्ते वाले दिन की दी कर, हिस्ट्री ऑफ मेडिसिन की। चल पूरा दिन सोते रहेंगे। प्रैक्टिस क्लास वाले दिन कोई क्लास कैंसिल नहीं होती है, अदरवाइज
ਵੱਡਾ
कैंसिल हो जाती
ਚੜਾ
है।
ਨਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਵੀ ਉਂਝ ਵੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਕੋਨੀ ਮਾਈ ਕਾਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਬੜਾ ਚੁੱਪ ਚੁੱਪ ਕਰਾ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੈ। ਚੁੱਪ ਕਰਕੇ ਬਹਿ ਤੂੰ, ਵੱਡਾ ਬਣੇ ਹੈ ਤੂੰ, ਦਿਮਾਗ ਖਰਾਬ ਕੀਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾ
बहरहाल
ਕੰਮੇ ਦਾ
जिया,
लीडर है तू साडा।
बहरहाल जिया मुझे अब
बोले
क्या
का
है ईशान
पड़ोसी
भाई,
तो नहीं
किसी काम
क्या?
का लीडर नहीं है ईशान भाई।
हाँ जी बिल्कुल
तू
बिल्कुल।
वो बोले का पड़ोसी तो नहीं है? वो बोला है क्या चीज वो जो यार बनाता है?
मुंह पे उंगलियां रख रहा है लीडर, चुप कर जाओ। खुद इसका माइक ही नहीं ऑन होता और हमें ये आप बोलने नहीं देता यार।
जी हाँ, ये कहता है मेरी तबीयत
मैंने
ठीक
क्या
नहीं है,
किया? हाँ मैं
कभी
नहीं
इसकी
हूँ,
तबीयत ठीक नहीं है,
मुझे
कभी
मालूम है।
लड़कों को कॉल करना स्टार्ट हो जाता है। ड्रामेबाज।
ये हामिद
क्या
भाई
बोल
मैंने
रहा है
क्या
तू?
किया? हामिद भाई मैंने क्या किया भाई जो आप मुझे मारने लगे? मैंने तो आपको टू द पॉइंट लेक्चर दिया था भाई,
सर
आपने
मैम
मेरा
चली गई क्या साहब है?
का क्या इससे
मैम चली
पहले
गई।
मैम नहीं गई, मैम हामिद इब्राहिम के रूप में प्रेजेंट है।
बात तो ठीक है।
बंदे कर बन के बैठ रहा है।
हामिद, खुदा का वास्ता है, लीडर होने का हक अदा कर, खुदा का वास्ता है, कुछ खुद सुना दिया कर। ये लड़कियां नाक कटवाएंगी यार सबकी।
मैंने नहीं कटवाई, मैंने फिर भी सुनाया था मैम को।
नहीं, लाइबा कैमरे पे ऐसे उंगली रख रही थी जैसे वो बोलते ना व्हेन यू जॉइन द क्लास विदाउट मेकअप।
अरे
ये
जाओ,
चीज
बैठी हुई थी। अपना नहीं देखा सबको।
हमें तो आता है यार, उंगली तो कम से कम नहीं रखी थी ना कैमरे के सामने।
फिर मैंने मोबाइल पकड़ा हुआ था ना।
और वो सिस्टर साथ में बैठी, दूसरा मोबाइल सामने पकड़ा रही थी, भाई ये पढ़िए।
मेरे पास कोई भी, वो तो बदतमीज मुझे फंसा रही थी।
वो भी थी ना निशान भाई, वो इसके साथ बैठी थी, तुझे पता है इसकी सिस्टर इसके साथ बैठे मोबाइल पकड़ाया के नेट पे जल्दी जल्दी सर्च करती कि ये
हाँ
बोलिए।
हाँ, वही वही बात, ये चीज माननी चाहिए।
हाँ, क्योंकि उसके मोबाइल की जो रोशनी थी वो इसकी आंखों में दिखाई दे रही थी।
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
अल्लाह अल्लाह, चलो जो भी
तू
हुआ
है
ना।
क्या बड़ा आइंस्टाइन का पुत्र?
हाँ ये
बोले
चीज
मैंने
मेरी
तो छुट्टी कर दिया, मैंने तो छुट्टी कर दिया। मुझे खुद बुरा
मेरी
लगा
बड़ी
था।
कोशिश है कलीम भाई टाइप कर लेने की नहीं कर बनी यार।
जियान भाई बात सुन, जिया को मैम 10 बार
यार तू
सवाल
सुना
पूछे,
सुनू
जिया
दिंदा जा
बोले
भाई हम चले जाने
यार
बस
मैं
कर
जानबूझ
करदा
के
यार।
कह रहा था, मैं उधर कलीम भाई लिख रहे थे
पता
यार
है क्या
मुझे
कहता
वो ही
है,
मैं
जिया
पढ़
यूं
रहा था
करता है,
इसलिए।
मैम सॉरी मैम
या
सॉरी।
मैम कांट अंडरस्टैंड,
मैम स्टिल कांट अंडरस्टैंड।
स्टील कांट अंडरस्टैंड।
अरे यार क्या करें, उधर लिख रहे थे कलीम भाई अभी याद लिखा था मैंने इसलिए स्टार्ट नहीं किया।
अच्छा बाद में मैंने कहा इसको शायद कंसेप्ट क्लियर हो गया, अभी सुनाने वाला है, फिर बाद में एक बात फिर कहता है सॉरी।
यार वो भी मैम ने गलत बोल दी थी, मैं क्या
मैं
करूं
भी
फिर।
सोच रहा था ये अल्लामा इकबाल सोच के इसके दिमाग में कुछ ना कुछ आएगा, ये लास्ट में बोलते हैं कांट अंडरस्टैंड।
कुछ नहीं गलती, ऐसी गलती नहीं करते।
चले कोई नहीं यार, अभी
हम
है
बस
टाइम
क्या
है
कहते
अभी।
हैं, ऐसा दिमाग रखते ही नहीं कि उस्ताद टीचर का जवाब दे सके।
ये हमारा स्पीकर हामिद इब्राहिम क्यों टर्न ऑफ है भाई? स्पीकर साहब आप
भाई
कुछ बोले
नाश्ता
ना।
कर लिया हुआ है मुर्तजा?
नहीं किया यार, वो दोस्तों ने भी तैयार किया, अब कसम से मुझे ऐसे ऐसे कर रहे कि देख हम कर रहे हैं, मैंने कहा चलो ठीक है मैं करूंगा बाद में।
मुर्तजा मुर्तजा सिर्फ तुझसे नाश्ते का पूछते हैं, इसका मतलब समझ जा
तुझे
कि
पता
सिर्फ
है वो रशियन
तेरा
का
ही
क्लास
बड़ा
जब मैं
मियां।
ले रहा था, मैं नीचे गया था, मैं नीचे दूध देने गया था, तो उधर पाई नहीं, मैं आधा घंटे तक उधर खड़ा रहा, जब नहीं मिला फिर वापस आ गया यार। वो फिर मेरे पैक उठाना पड़ा, बाद में गाड़ी नहीं है फिर आज।
चलो कोई नहीं यार, फिर कुछ पानी
मुर्तजा
की तो
वैसे
खोना भी
तुमसे
अरे
पड़ता है।
पूछते हैं
करीम भाई आपको तो मेरा
खाने
शुक्रिया
का।
अदा करना चाहिए, मैम से आपका मैंने हेल्प मांगा, आपकी अभी शादी हो जाएगी।
हाँ बिल्कुल
और
बिल्कुल
यार तू क्यों मेरी शादी के पीछे पड़ा हुआ है यार?
कलीम भाई कहते हैं मैं
आपको
सिर्फ
रशियन
नात
थोड़ी
सुनता हूँ,
देर
मैं
आती
समझ नहीं आ रहा था नात क्या होता है।
मेरी नेक्स्ट मंथ शादी है, आ जाना सारे।
है। ये ले।
पढ़ो पढ़ो इन्ना लिल्लाहि व इन्ना इलैहि राजिऊन।
पढ़े अभी
क्या
तो
कह
तू
रही है?
जहाँ नहीं देखा, अभी मैं सबको अपने दूल्हे की पिक सेंड करती हूँ।
हो यार, लोगों का दिल टूट गया, कुछ लोग हैं जिनका दिल टूट गया इस खबर से।
जिया
पायलट
इन्ना
है,
लिल्लाहि व
रिशान
इन्ना
भाई,
इलैहि पढ़।
रिशान भाई
जिया
क्या
पढ़ी,
ख्याल है?
जिया पढ़ इन्ना
पायलट
लिल्लाहि।
है, मजाक नहीं।
क्या?
अरे मजाक नहीं, मैंने देखा है जिया,
आया था।
इसका पति चौधरी साहब है, राणा चौधरी साहब, मैं आपको वीडियो सेंड करूंगा इसकी।
चलो ठीक है, शुक्र
नहीं
करो,
वही वीडियो जो मेरे पास है, मैं जिया को सेंड
चलो
करूंगा,
शुक्र
यही
करो इसकी,
इसका पति है। वो
इसकी
राणा
शादी हो
साहब
जाएगी
जो
यार,
मार
शुक्र
रही है।
करो यार, जान छूटेगी हमारी।
और यार मैंने सुना है ना, ये गुज्जर लोग जो होते हैं ना, ये चौधरी लोग, ये अपना उसमें जहेज में ज्यादा भैंसे देते हैं, सच है ये?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, ये ऐसे सबसे बड़ी बहस दे रही है यार।
जिया
जिधर जाने
जिया
जिधर जाने
यार
जिया
वो माला माल हो जाते हैं, ये आपकी गलत
जी
फहमी है फिर।
जी जी
You
लेकिन जिया
just wait and
बात सुन,
watch.
निशान भाई,
हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ जी बोले।
यार, इतनी बड़ी बहस
मैं
दे रही है, बाकी
मैं
बहस
लाइबा
की
की
जरूरत
बात
ही
तो
नहीं
नहीं कर रहा,
है।
बस
बात
कर
तो
दिया
मैं
यार।
लाइबा की बात तो
नहीं है
नहीं
वो
कर रहा,
क्या
मैं रैंडम
हो
की
जा।
बात
थोड़ी कर देगा।
यार मैं
निशान भाई,
ये इसकी बात
मुर्तजा को बोलने दो,
कलीम
मुर्तजा
भाई,
को बोलने दो।
मैं
हाँ आप
लाइबा
दोनों
की
चुप
बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लाइबा बात सुन, मैं तुझे
रहिए।
पॉइंट आउट नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन बेंच के साथ बेंच देना चाहिए।
हाँ इतनी ये देखो
वो मैंने तुझे
बकरियां
पॉइंट आउट नहीं किया, मैंने तुझे
बकरियां
पॉइंट आउट ही नहीं किया, मैंने क्या बोला, मैं लाइबा को
पहाड़ी
पॉइंट आउट नहीं कर
पहाड़ी बकरी, स्वाबी की बकरी, ये
यार
जो सबका मैं ऐसा चार कीमा बनाऊंगी, बस यूनिवर्सिटी खोलने दो, टीचरों को तो मैंने अपना दोस्त बना लेना, सबकी बैंड बजाऊंगी।
टीचर, असल में टीचर जो है ना, लड़कियां हैं, मैम्स है, वो हमारी दोस्त बन सकती है, लड़कियों की नहीं। अगर टीचर होता
हाँ
ये
तो
ये
तब
चीज
तुम्हारा दोस्त
मुर्तजा,
बनता।
ये चीज मुर्तजा।
कॉमन
मैडम
सेंस
मेरी
है।
दोस्त बनेगी, मैडम
भाई
मेरी
मेरी तरफ
दोस्त
नहीं आ
बनेगी,
रहा है।
दिमाग है।
यार, कैमरा ऑन करने नहीं होता लोगों सर, बातें सुन लो लोगों की यार, छोड़ो बातें
वो वही
यार।
बात है, बातें करोड़ों की, दुकान पकौड़ों की।
दिमाग है इसमें।
करोड़ों की पकोड़ों की दुकान आगे पीछे बड़ी हमारे।
तुझे नहीं पता, लाइबा का अपना पकौड़ा का दुकान है।
हाँ जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
लाइबा का पकौड़ू का दुकान है।
हाँ दो
वेटरी
ही
उसवा
है।
करती है, वेटरी उसवा करती है।
हामिद भाई गया था,
नहीं
इसको एक
नहीं,
समोसा दी
उस
थी
वाले
मैंने।
टसल में सामने दुकान खोली हुई है, उस वाले टसल में सामने जो है लाइवा
इसका
के।
या
मतलब यह है कि कंपटीशन है।
या
जी जी
हामिद दुबई गया था पकौड़ों की दुकान पे, इसको एक समोसा फ्री में मिला है।
हामिद तो
फ्री
पकौड़ों की दुकान से निकलते ही नहीं है यार, रोज पकौड़े लेने चला जाता है। घर वाले भी अक गए हैं पकौड़े खा खा के यार।
मैंने आ गई है छुप देखी
ये
मेरी बेइज्जती, लाइबा को कुछ आ नहीं रहा, नाक कटवा रही है।
अरे
मैंने
यार
तो दिया था ना, और फिर मैडम हंस रही थी, यही बहुत होता है।
हाँ, कुछ लोगों की बेइज्जती अपनी इज्जत नजर आती है।
फीलिंग वेरी हैप्पी।
यस।
तो
निशान
जिया
आपकी
आपने
तरफ।
जिया
निशान भाई फील करने दे यार।
जिया एक बात सुनी है आपने?
जी
क्या?
जी।
कोई बेइज्जती ना करना।
ये इज्जत आने जाने वाली बात है, बंदा बेगैरत होना चाहिए। ठीक होना चाहिए।
क्या बात है यार, निशान भाई लेवल का पॉइंट किए यार।
इज्जत तो आने जाने चीज है ना, बंदा
किसी
ठीक
को
हो बस।
पॉइंट बोल दें, किसी को पॉइंट नहीं किया इन अ पॉजिटिव वे।
मुझे
मैंने ओवरऑल बात की है सर, कैजुअल बात की है, और मैं कसम खाता हूँ इस बात की, ये कैजुअल
इन अ
बात है ये।
पॉजिटिव वे, इन अ पॉजिटिव वे बात की यार हमने तो।
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल, बेशक बेशक वो लड़के भी बात हो सकती है, मैं तो
अहमद
पॉजिटिव वे की
हयात ने
बात
यार
कर रहा हूँ।
कैमरा बंद कर दिया, अब कैसे क्लास गुजरेगी यार पूरी
ओए होए
मेरी।
होए होए होए।
जा
जरा
आपने
मुंह
की
अपना
थी।
थोबड़ा दिखा,
जी
थोबड़ा दिखा अपना।
कुछ नहीं, उस वहां से
जी
बात।
चोई जी की हाल चाल है ਤੁਹਾਡਾ? ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਰੌਣਕਾਂ ਚੋਈ ਜਾਣਾ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਨੇ ਬਸ। ਚੌਧਰੀ ਹਰੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਨੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ है।
ओ मेरे भाई, बोलनी है तो इधर उर्दू बोलो या फिर सराइकी बोलो, पंजाबी में चैन
समझ
तो नहीं
नहीं
जाती।
आती भाई, ये सराय क्यों रहेगी?
फिर ये पंजाबी ना बुलवाओ यार मुर्तजा, या फिर तू पठानी शुरू कर।
ऐसा पंजाबी बोल।
मैं पठानी शुरू कर दूं? किसके साथ शुरू कर, तेरे साथ कर
हाँ
दूं तुझे?
मुर्तजा बोल ना, बोल।
मैम आ
जिशान
गई
भाई
है।
बात सुन, जिशान भाई।
हेलो मैम।
Hello, I'm back.
हाँ मैम, we are watching a lot.
So,
Our leader Hamid Ibrahim was very upset.
Nishan,
यस मैम।
okay, we start with you, right? So let's revise what we discussed today about the lymphatic system.
ओके मैम।
So, Nishan, we are listening to you.
मैम आई स्टार्ट?
Yes. You want to start me?
नो नो मैम, आई डिडंट सेड लाइक।
Yes.
मैम, वेनस सिस्टम।
Okay, from the venous system. Okay.
Yes ma'am. Ma'am, venous system of upper limb, we know that drains deoxygenated blood from the arm, forehead, forearm, and hand, and it is divided into two systems: superficial system and deep system. In superficial system of the superficial veins of the upper limb are cephalic and basilic veins. They are located in the subcutaneous tissues of upper limb. In basilic, it originates from the dorsal venous network of hand, and its root at the border of the teres major. Veins move to the deep into the arm, and it combined with brachial vein to form venous system from the axillary vein. And second one is the cephalic vein. Cephalic vein arises from the dorsal venous system network of hand, and its root is passing anteriorly to the at the elbow. Yes, ma'am.
Anterior to the elbow.
Yes, ma'am. It's cephalic vein.
Cephalic vein. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And ma'am, at the shoulder, cephalic vein travel between the deltoid and pectoralis major muscle. That's called deltopectoral grooves.
Mm-hmm.
And within the axilla, the cephalic vein empties into the axillary vein.
Mm-hmm.
Cephalic and basilic veins are connected at the elbow by median cubital vein.
Mm-hmm.
Now, second one system is deep venous system. Deep venous system of the upper limb is situated underneath the deep fascia.
Mm-hmm.
It is formed by the paired veins,
Mm-hmm.
an artery. Well, in the upper extremity, the deep veins share name of artery.
Mm-hmm.
Brachial veins are large in size and situated side of brachial artery. Yes, ma'am.
So will you repeat what did you say at the last?
Ma'am, I said that brachial veins are large in size.
Large inside?
Yes, ma'am, and are situated at the side of brachial artery.
Mm-hmm.
Brachial veins are large in size and situated at the side of brachial artery.
Mm-hmm.
The pulsation of brachial artery assists the venous return.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Да. Гульнара, этот, okay. Okay. Laiba? Laiba. So while I am not in class, Laiba is the most speaking person, but when I'm asking her, she's keeping
Ma'am, she
silent.
is doing breakfast.
Very good. She's lucky.
Can I teach you?
We had no breakfast, but she's having.
I'm very
Yes,
hungry.
ma'am. We also we are in Bishkek, so we
So
can't.
too much hungry, ma'am. मैंने सुबह का
breakfast.
कुछ नहीं खाया.
Laiba, you have to think first of all about anatomy, not about your breakfast.
Ma'am, I am so much hungry.
So Laiba, my question is about the lymphatic
मैम गुस्सा हो
system.
जाएगी, मजाक ना बनाए क्लास में.
Lymphatic system का download. Lymphatic system.
Laiba,
Excuse
switch
me.
on your camera.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Laiba camera.
Okay, Uswa? Or you are together with Laiba? Uswa?
Yes, ma'am.
So the same switch on your camera. Switch on your camera.
1 minute.
नकल तैयार कर ले.
Uswa, I cannot see you.
Uswa is in Switzerland. There is a night.
Yes, switch on the lights. Yes.
उसवा कहीं अंधेरी गुफा में चली गई है.
And you are again closing your camera.
पाकिस्तान कितना बदनामी
So I understand that you are together with Laiba?
नहीं, उसवा लंदन में है, उधर अभी रात.
No, ma'am, both separate.
Ma'am, we can't see her.
Yes,
हालात
me too.
इनके ख्यालात ठीक हैं.
Uswa, we want
ख्यालात
to
एक
see
जैसे
you.
हैं.
Where is? Can you switch on your switch on lights? Lights.
पाकिस्तान की बेइज्जती ना करवाओ यार, इतना भी लोड शेडिंग नहीं है.
चलो नहीं सुनाना ना सुनाओ, लेकिन बेइज्जती तो ना करवाओ पाकिस्तान की.
जी चोटा ना कराओ.
ये मैम को गुस्सा दिला के रहेंगी यार. ये बेइज्जती करा रही हैं कसम से. हमने कुछ ना कुछ तो सुना दिया होता है. ये तो बोलती भी नहीं है लड़कियां.
Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
चोटा ना कराओ.
मैम की वॉइस नहीं है. सुनो जरा इसकी बात. खुद को देखें इसको. ज्यादा तेरा कमेंट नहीं आ रहा. ये तो गलत बात है यार.
नहीं नहीं शान भाई, गलत बात है यार.
अल्लाह माफ करे. मैं तो
Students are asking that where is your cat today?
What asking?
Where is your cat? Cat.
मैम
Cat.
स्टूडेंट्स
You
आर
see,
मिसिंग
I'm
योर
in
कैट.
university today. She's at
Okay,
home.
ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a question. When will your first module end?
When first module?
Yeah.
You see, today is the 5th class, so after 3 classes, we will have a module. So there are 3 classes left only before. First
How much
module.
classes left, ma'am?
3.
3 practical classes.
What?
3 practice classes left. After that, we have first module.
Yeah, so after 3 practice classes, you will have first module.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for information.
So that is why your home task for the next class will be very, very large, because only 3 classes are left. So I will write you in the chat your home task.
Yes.
Okay. It will be basic and abdominal, aorta. And so branches, you understand, if you're talking about the aorta, it's not, it doesn't mean that just a tube, a large vessel, and that's all. We have a branches there.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to know what they supply, branches, and venous and lymphatic drainage of the thorax and abdomen.
Okay, ma'am. We will prepare it, inshallah.
Of the thorax and abdomen.
Thoracic and abdominal branches venous and lymphatic drainage of thoracic and abdomen. Abdomen.
So it will be a really very large topic for you. But you see, there are 3 classes left. So for the next class, we will discuss the thorax and abdomen, and then next class after this.
Ma'am, abdominal aorta just branches.
No just branches.
So what more than?
You understand that, for example, when we studied subclavian artery, right? So we talk about the branches, which area they supply. So the same here, thorax and abdomen.
So we will talk about thoracic aorta, abdominal aorta, and its branches.
Yes, and we have to pass the venous and lymphatic drainage of the thorax and abdomen. Also,
Abdomen and thorax.
yes, so also
Okay.
all the veins, tributaries of these veins, so we have to discuss. And so after this class, after the thorax and abdomen, then we will discuss, then we will pass, what will be pelvis and lower limb. And one topic left is neck and head.
Okay.
Neck and head.
Neck and head, yeah. Head and neck.
So you see, for the next class, you prepare thorax and abdomen.
Okay.
After that, the next class will be about the pelvis and lower limb. Okay, and after that, head and neck. Okay, so there are 3 classes, these 3 topics left.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So where are our girls? Uspa?
Yes, ma'am.
So you are with whom? Who also in the Zoom with us, with you? Uspa.
I think no one, ma'am. She is in his around.
But you see, we have an echo. So echo, it means that someone from, I think, from our class is also presented. So is sitting with her in one room. That's why we have so much noise.
उसको आप बोल दे मेरे साथ सिस्टर है या कोई और है, माँ बाप जो भी।
कुछ बोलेंगे तो मैम को गुस्सा भी नहीं आएगा, बात तो करें।
यही मसला है ना, मैम को बोल दो मेरे पास सिस्टर है, भाई बहन है, आपके पास कौन है?
Ma'am, I cannot hear you properly.
मैम कह रही है कि तुम्हारे
So Uswa, find another place. Can you leave this room and find another room?
वक्त बचा रही हैं ये।
Uswa.
मैम बोल रही है कहीं और चली जाओ, इस कमरे में जो है ना बैकग्राउंड वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है।
And I was asking Abdul Rahman, where is he? Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman. Absent, right? Okay, Abdul Rahman is absent.
पर यार जो बंदा बैठा है बोल तो ले कम से कम। बेशक
जवाब तो दे, बंदा आंसर तो दे मैम का।
So I understand that our girls are not ready. Laiba and Uswa. Okay.
बोल दो यार, नहीं रेडी, क्या कर रहे हो?
लैबा और उसवा दोनों को कह रही है मैम।
वाला माइक खोल यार।
Sorry, ma'am. I'll go for submit. I'm so hungry.
So you see, I think Laiba and Uswa, you are in one room, right? Or you are in different places? Laiba,
No, ma'am.
Uswa? Switch on your camera, girls.
Yes, ma'am.
एक चीचा वतनी है तो दूसरी पाक पता नहीं।
ये नहीं, एक चाइना है तो भी अमेरिका है।
So you know about the request of the education department that your camera should be switched on. So in other case, I will put you absent. Okay, Uspa, Laiba.
कैमरे अपन अपने ऑन करो, उसको लैबा अपने लग जाने।
So you see, everybody switch on your camera except Laiba, Uswa, and of course Abdulrahman because he is absent. So that's
रहमान
it.
अभी भी बोल दो।
लाइव ऑन करना कैमरा, वो तो देख
ਅਸੀਂ नहीं तक देखिए है अभी तो।
अब्दुलरहमान अभी भी बोल दो, प्लांट खत्म हो जाएगी यार, रिमूव करो
लाइव
आपने कह के।
लाइव उसको कैमरा ऑन कर यार।
यार ये कहाँ से आते हैं ऐसा लोग, कसम से इनको बंदा समझा समझा के थक जाता
पता
है।
नहीं, अब वो उधर
कैमरा यार,
जाके
कैमरा खोलने में कौन
वही
सी
बात
शर्म
है,
है
भैंस
यार,
के आगे
पता
बिल
नहीं
बजाने
यार।
वाली बात।
बेटी होगी और इधर बोल रही है कैमरा नहीं ऑन करना।
Okay, so listen to me, Gm15. So I think today I will put some maybe assignment or MCQs for you, okay? And remember that you will be limited in time. Don't forget
Okay.
about it. So I will make, so I will put some, for example, 15 seconds for each question, okay? So, and you will have 5 to 10 questions. I don't know exactly how many I will put, but I will try to make it in the evening, okay? And you will have so yes, I think today I will input them, and tomorrow you will be able to perform this test, okay?
Ma'am, how much time for MCQ?
So I think it will be the same as this previous MCQ. So you will have 10 to 15 seconds for each question, okay?
Ma'am, at least give 30 seconds, ma'am.
I don't think that you need so much time.
No, ma'am.
You just need to be ready for them. So revise the topic of the upper limb. Okay. So there will be questions about the arterial and venous blood supply, and of course the lymphatic system. Okay. So I think so. Right here that I have to prepare the questions for your group. Questions, MCQs in the Moodle. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, when will be?
So I will prepare them today, and you will have to perform them tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow it will be open.
Yes, it will be open
And
for
how much
1
time will
hour.
it be?
I think in the evening it will be more convenience for you, right?
No, I'm just asking how much time will be there in the test and how much MCQs.
So I didn't decide how many MCQs to put it, so it will be the same 5 to 10 MCQs. So you may count if you will have a 10 to 15 seconds for one question. So you will have a.
And it will be about upper limb.
Minutes, I think so. What?
And it will be about upper limb.
Yes, about upper limb.
Lymphatic vein, blood supply.
upper limb, it means it will be arterial, venous, and lymphatic.
Yeah, arterial, veins, and lymphatic, anything.
Yes, only this.
Also with bones or not? Bone muscle.
No, without bones and muscles. I think you passed it.
What name?
Past exam about bones and muscles.
Because we already studied bone in the first semester. Yes, I think.
Ma'am, he's asking just because that we have to prepare for what.
And we have to prepare that about that.
Yes, ma'am.
There will not, there will be no questions about the bones and muscles. I will put only about the vessels, okay?
Okay, ma'am, okay.
But you have to know that, for example, if we are talking about the upper limb, so we have the ulna, radius,
Yeah,
humerus. You have to know that these bones are present in the upper limb. Okay. So, and for example, you have to know the arteries, where they lie, how they run, so and surrounding, what they supply, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, don't worry.
Maybe there will be some cases, as in previous MCQs, you remember that you have clinical cases, so maybe I will put some of them.
Ma'am, don't put any clinical. Ma'am, don't put any clinical cases. We didn't read anything about pathology. We didn't go to hospital.
So when you have these clinical cases, you have to look at the anatomy. Not you shouldn't think about the pathology. I mean, about the pathogenes, about the pathophysiology. So you have to look at the
clinical.
But I think for a clinical it was to go to
यही
hospital.
होगा anatomy के topic anatomy के होंगे लेकिन clinical इसी से लेंगे.
Ma'am.
So why I'm giving you these MCQs? It's like an exercise before the module, okay? So you will have similar questions in the module. I think it's better.
We will try our best
to train to have some exercises.
Ma'am, there are 3 students in Bishkek, me, Zishan, and Kalim. You can take us to hospital for practice.
Yes, ma'am. We also want to go, ma'am.
No, but I'm an anatomy teacher. I'm not teaching you clinical disciplines.
Ma'am, but if we come to university, can you teach us clinical?
What?
Morsa is a thief.
Ma'am?
What?
Ma'am, Zishan is asking if we come to university, can you teach us with skeleton, bones, anything, etc.
Yes,
do you study there very well? Because today I go tomorrow. Yesterday I go to the Osh Bazaar. I didn't found any skeleton there.
Ma'am,
they say this will be in medical colleges.
What?
Skeleton,
we are asking.
You went to Osh Bazaar and was searching.
I went to Osh Bazaar. I also went to the Bishkek side. I'm like any other which popular there for malls, but we didn't found any skeleton for our bones, for our muscle, anything. We didn't find it. They're just asking. They're just saying go to medical university. You are saying our university is online. How we can go there?
Ma'am, he's asking just that.
You see, but there is no skeleton right now in our university here because they shifted them into new campus, which will be prepared, which will be ready, I think.
Ma'am, give me the keys of new campus. I will go every day.
Maybe
here
remain.
Okay, so only you three in the Bishkek, right? Others are in Pakistan?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we want just practical anatomy in Bishkek.
Yes, I understand. it will be great. But right now we have no here, no educational supplies. What's it? Как это? Supplement. Эти, ну, просто они хотят это потренироваться, позаниматься, а у нас сейчас здесь нет уже ничего, ни муляжей, ничего, правильно? Я говорю, как нам здесь сказать этот, вот. Да, нет,
ये तो पंजाबी बोलने लगी
муляжи.
Hammer cute boy.
अभी नहीं है भाई।
Ну, вот эти, как
कैमरा कैमरा
называется?
ऑफ कर ला।
Да,
नजर
нет,
लग जाएगी कलीम भाई आज
здесь
Hammer
нет
ਨੂੰ।
уже у нас.
I
So you
clean by
see, we have no here in this old campus. We
Mister.
have no skeleton and other and muscles.
यार मैम का कोई अपना ट्यूशन सेंटर नहीं है।
So, but yes, it would be great if you could come here and to practice. Yes.
yes ma'am
What about the offline
it's
practice
possible?
classes?
What about what?
Offline classes, it may be starting third semester.
September yeah third
I
semester yeah
cannot hear you. So what did you say about
Ma'am,
what?
I say what will be offline classes started? It may be starting third semester. beginning of
Offline
third-
classes.
Yes.
So I don't know, it's all depends on the situation about the pandemic, you understand it. And right now, the amount of the patients is increasing in Kyrgyzstan. So I don't know.
Okay, ma'am.
then the number of patient increases
Ma'am,
and Kyrgyzstan,
Increases, yes.
मैम
but it will be also need
unfavorable
doctors. We have to go to hospital.
in September.
And you know, there are some prognosis that in June, there will be much more.
Ma'am,
मैम
if the number of patient increases, then me, Zishan and Kalim have to go to hospital. They need our help. We are doctors.
But we cannot risk with you. We are our students,
मैम we just help you
so you have to be in this
as we
research.
are junior.
So I will think about it, okay? So if you are
Ma'am,
here, so
Ma'am,
how
if,
to make
if
it,
condition
okay?
is unfavorable,
Your
What,
condition is
ma'am?
what? Zishan, can you be more loud? I cannot hear you.
yes ma'am, I'm saying that if condition is unfavorable, then
Then
academy, then our universities is open or closed till September.
we believe
About
that it
pandemic.
will open, but I don't
Yes.
know. You see, it all depends on the situation, and
Yes,
it
ma'am.
depends on the decision of the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Education.
Yes, ma'am. Right.
So from the government, you see, it depends.
Okay, ma'am.
But
Okay.
my children are studying offline.
Yes.
They go to school. So the schools are open, but not for whole the school. For example, some classes are studying online.
And what about in Kyrgyzstan corona cases? In
What
Pakistan,
about what?
the number of corona cases in Kyrgyzstan isn't increasing or decreasing?
Increasing, I'm saying you, the amount of patients.
Yeah, in Pakistan, man, there is so much. Every second person has corona in Pakistan. So much.
Ma'am, but there are people are roaming here and there without mask, without any sanitizer. What will happen in Kyrgyzstan?
So you see, right now, nobody is following these rules.
Yes, ma'am.
As you see,
But
when
must
you
be strict. Government must be strict.
yes, But they think that you see, most of the people of Kyrgyzstan had COVID in the summer, and I think they are having immunity, and that is why they are not wearing the mask.
It means we should take care
Yes,
ourselves.
we should take care. So you see, when I am using the social transport, I'm using mask. But in the university, I'm sitting without mask.
It's better. It's better. With the will of God, inshallah,
Yes.
it's better. Okay, ma'am. I think time is complete, and you want to leave.
Hammer Chitta.
You know what I want?
No, ma'am. No, I am just expecting.
So you see, our class it should be till 11:30. This is the time when it's да, в 11:30 же заканчивается урок. 11:30, да, по-моему. So 11:30.
Okay, ma'am. 10 minutes left.
And I have classes, and I will be in the university for whole day. Yes. So yes, we can. So you know your home task, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
please be more responsible and
Okay, ma'am.
be ready for the next class, because we have to discuss a lot of the topic is too large. So,
Yes.
but we have no time. We are limited in time. Okay.
Inshallah, ma'am. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So yes, inshallah. So see you next Tuesday. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And I have to put
Большое хорошо. Спасибо.
you MCQs. I might I can forget about it. So if tomorrow you will not find the MCQs, so please text me, okay?
Ma'am, we will not text you. It's not good.
Our leader Hamid
Хорошо, ma'am.
will text you.
Your leader, okay, Hamid. I will.
Ma'am, our leader
Yes,
is
ma'am.
so lazy.
He is genius, but he can't express his genius.
He is your leader, and you have to respect him.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
but
So
We
please
also
respect
him.
and don't don't say that he's lazy, okay?
Yes,
okay, ma'am.
He is,
Okay.
Okay.
Ziya is foolish person. He don't respect his leader. But I respect.
Ma'am, Zia is just a kid.
You what?
Okay. So thank you for coming.
Okay, ma'am.
See you.
Thank you, ma'am.
See you next Tuesday. Okay.
Take care, ma'am. Allah Hafiz.
Take care, ma'am. Allah Hafiz. Dasvidaniya,
Allah
ma'am.
Hafiz. Okay. Goodbye.